Hello, my viewers and my subscribers. So this YouTuber here, he have uploaded this video here like 1 hour or almost 2 hours ago or something in French. It's only 3 minute video, but he will say a lot of things and there's a lot of editing in the video. But I think he can really speak French and that he's fluent in French. Like he say that he's fluent and it's his native language, and he say that he's a French teacher. I think it's real, but the video is full of edits. But I've done something since I do understand a little French, but I only understand a little. I don't know what is my level at French. I think my level might only be around A1 or A2. I think it's still beginner, but because of that, because I only know very little French, then even if I understand some of the words, then I don't understand all of the words. So I decided to do something that actually took a long time to do, but I wanted to know what he was saying. So I put here this CC, the subtitles, and then I decided to write down what he was saying in Google Translate to find out what he was saying in the video. So let's take a look on what he is saying in the video. I have made it in Google Translate. There might be some mistakes in the translation, also here in the subtitles. There can be some mistakes. Also, when I write it down, maybe I've made some mistakes when I wrote it down, but I just want to show you something in the translation of this video here. Like his more info says United States, but he say that he's a French native speaker and that he is a French teacher. So I think he's telling the truth, but I want to show you the translation of this video because I noticed something that looks a little bit weird. Before I show you the translation, then I want to show you something that I noticed when I was watching the video, and that is the video is full of edits, and I think he might be reading from a script. It looks like he keep looking to the right side to read from a script, but I think he's telling the truth that he's a French native and that he is fluent in French and a French teacher. But of course, on YouTube, you never know if people are 100% honest or if they're telling the truth. But I think he might be telling the truth. But I noticed that the video is full of edits, and I took some screenshot pictures from the video. Then try to look here. You can see it looks very blurry, and it looks like he's looking to the right side to read from a script. It looks like he's looking to the right side to read from a script, and also you can see his face is very blurry because I think he made a lot of editing in the video. You can see here his face is very blurry. Look at his face, is very blurry. His face is very blurry because it's full of edits, the video. Also look at this screenshot picture I took here. You can see his hand is very blurry. His hand is very blurry and it looks like he have like more than 5 fingers there or something, because his hand is very blurry because it's full of edits. The video is full of edits, but I think he's telling the truth that he's a French teacher and can speak French and native French speaker. But of course you never know on YouTube. But let's go to the translation of the video. Here is Google Translate. I wrote down the whole text what he was saying in the video, but it took very long time to write it down. But I wanted to find out what he was saying, if he's saying something about the polyglot YouTubers and like that. And here is the text in French that I wrote down. I don't know if I wrote anything wrong by mistake or if the translation or subtitle is totally correct on YouTube or not. But here is the translation to English. And you will notice in the text it looks like he's talking something about the polyglots. He says something about their hero and their ideals. Look here. Glory be to the polyglot master of beautiful languages whose voice rises and spreads its wings, but I extend my hand to you in peace without fury to build together a bridge of gentleness. Why he say like this? For me, it sounds like he is saying something nice to the polyglot YouTubers and people supporting them. It's like he want to be nice to them. Look here, do not fear my word or its frank clarity. I am a brother of languages and a bearer of sincerity. So let us seal friendship on this noble path and let the messenger language of destiny speak in this vast theater where words clash. Why he tell them let us seal friendship? You want to be friends with the polyglot YouTubers or people support and people supporting them or what? Is he interested in being friends with the polyglot YouTubers and people supporting them? Or why he write like this? And that's also why I was wondering why he did not respond to my comment like I showed in my other video. And it's not only about he did not respond my comment. It's also when he wrote that he don't think that Alexander Arguelles is a scammer, and he also wrote some other things that make it look like he's not totally against the polyglot YouTubers. And also I've seen or heard something in his other video where it looks like he's not totally against them or something like that. I'm not sure. Like you can see here, he says, sometimes we lose ourselves in a fight to fierce, but my heart of good faith tends toward the most beautiful and a court where the spirit dances without any of them smoking pink. I'm not the polyglot with 1,000 languages, nor the singer with accents that celebrate a journey. I am the one who prefers essence to fable, the choice of a single verb, of a single lasting fire, like Ciano himself with his fairy leaning. I defend my language with love and pride, but never to hurt or divide. Rather to enlighten or to love better. May this humble realm, like a balm, soothe your hearts and calm the storms. And may language emerge from the noblest virtues. Be a bond of friendship. Be a bond of friendship. Why say that to the polyglot YouTubers? Rather than a crossing out, I have confess with a low brow, without rancor, only deep down, the method to which fortune has nothing, that my grandmother in the fire of these mornings would not have known how to conceive while stirring her jam. So friends, let us unite in voice to celebrate the great art of words. Why he called them friends? Is he talking to the polyglot YouTubers and people supporting them, or what? He says here, so friends, let us unite in voice to celebrate the great art of words, the sweet gift of speaking. For in each language there is a clear star, a breeze, a hope, a sincere light. I offer you, therefore, in this glass which is ending, my respect, my peace without hatred or truth, and that beyond the conflicts, the debates, the cries, language may always flourish here. Why he call them friends, and why he tell them let us unite and celebrate? And also he tell them, I offer you therefore in this glass which is ending, my respect. Why he tell them respect and peace and friendship and all these things, and no hatred and no conflicts and no debates like that? Why he talk like this to, I think he's talking to the polyglot YouTubers and people supporting them. And that's why in the last video I told you that I'm not sure if he's totally against the polyglot YouTubers, and also I'm not sure if he's 100% honest, this person. Even if he says some things that sounds like he's an honest person, when he criticize Alexander Arguelles and say some different opinions about language learning, even if he says some things that is correct, still he can be lying or not totally honest, and same time maybe he can be supporting the polyglot YouTuber somehow. So this person here, I'm not sure if he's being totally honest, but I try to translate this here from the video. I put the subtitles. Then I wrote down the whole subtitle here. Even it took very long time to do it, because I wanted to find out what he was saying, because I could not understand all the words. I know a little more French now than before, but still I'm not on a high level of French. I'm not at a good level to understand everything in French, so there are many words that I don't understand in French. Even in English, I don't know every word in English, but that doesn't mean that I cannot speak English or I cannot understand English. But I don't know all words in English because I'm not native speaker of English. Also, I'm not living in a country where people are speaking English to each other. But the thing is that I don't understand everything in French. That's why I choose to translate it here. Also because I was thinking that because I noticed he said something about the polyglots in the video, and he just uploaded this video after this thing about the polyglots and the thing about Alexander Arguelles. So I wanted to find out what he will say, if he's against them or if he's not against them. But for me it looks like maybe he is not against them, and if he is against them, then maybe he's afraid of them or something. Like maybe he's afraid of them, and then he don't want to make some argument with them, that he don't want to make some fight with them. That's why he say like this, because he don't want to start an argue with those people. I don't know, but it looks like he is not against them, and he says something about friendship and a lot of nice words. So for me it looks like he want to be friends with them, or that he's not against them. So I'm not really sure if this person is honest